So in Siman Tzadi Hey, Kiven Evarab Bishat Tefillah. So, the positioning of one's limbs when one prays, the Shemona Esrei. So, one thinks that we don't have things like this in our religion, so people go out and learn mudras from the India, Sufis and such. But we have one. We have one of our own. So, Meniach Yadav Al Libo Kefutin Hayemanit Al Hasmalit V'omed Ke'ever Lifnei Rabo. So, we have the hand position opposite the heart, and the Mishnah Berurah says in Gimel, B'makom shenogim la'amod ken lifnei hamelech k'shemedabrim imo. So, v'sholim mito tzarcheim. So this is in the place where it's the custom to do so before a king and asking the king for their needs. V'akol k'minhag hamakom. So we don't do that anymore in today's world. However, b'sefer asara ma'amarot katav b'shem ha'ari she'enichu zrootam al libam yeminit al smalit ayin sham b'shem ha'ramak she'ikif ha'ogodel the thumb b'toch pisat hayad. So that you should tuck the thumbs into the pocket of the hands. So the hand position is, you take the right hand over the left hand, you tuck the right thumb in and the left thumb in on top of it, and you place this in front of your heart. You fold your arms like wings to your side and hold your hands like this in front of your heart. Now what's interesting about this is that you have 8 fingers on the outside and you have 2 thumbs on the inside. What we have here, the reason why we do this, it comes from the introduction of the Zohar, where it asks, why do we do Brit Milah on the 8th day? Shouldn't we do Brit Milah after 10 days? There are 10 Sfirot. And it goes on to explain that Keter and Chachma are only accessible through Bina. And therefore, the Brit Milah is done on the 8th day. I think that's the reason why Keter and Chachma are hidden within the other 8 fingers, which represent the Sfirot of Bina, Chesed, Gevurah, Tiferet, Netzach, Hod, Yisod, and Malchut. I'd also like to say that I always think of this as the expression, pull yourself together. You know, people say, pull yourself together. So the idea here is you're taking all of your 10 Sfirot and unifying them in Aguda Echad and placing that in front of the heart. The heart is, in a way, the seat of love. And by holding the hands opposite the heart, a beautiful, beautiful energy is born during the course of the Shemona Esrei. The other thing about this is that we said that at Har Sinai, all the people were like, Ki'ish Echad B'lev Echad. So this is Aguda Echad. Think about this. Well, actually, I'm jumping ahead. Let's pause for a minute and see a great secret from the Arizal. This is in Sefaria from the pre-Eitz Chaim gate of the recitation of the Shema 29. So it says, Mori Zichrono Livracha L'chai Olam Haba Haya Mitpalel Bitoch HaSidur. My teacher, the Arizal, used to pray from the Sidur. HaKarbanot u'Mizmorim u'Kriyat Shema. Those sections of the Tefillah. Chutz min ha'Amidah, except for the Shemona Esrei. V'haya mitpalel be'inav naim skurot, he used to pray with his eyes closed. V'yadav asurot yamin al small, and his hands bound, the right on top of the left, opposite his heart. And now are you ready for the great secret? This is unbelievable. Gam b'chazarat Amidah, also in the repetition of the Shemona Esrei, Inav skurot, his eyes were closed, V'haya mekaven la'anot amen achar kol bracha u'bracha, and he used to answer, or make sure to answer amen after every bracha. V'haya shomea mipi hashatz, he used to pay strict attention to the Chazan. Now he doesn't mention the hands, but my feeling is that if he had his hands asurot, yamin al small, during the regular Shemona Esrei, he held them there for the repetition as well. Now in Tai Chi there's an expression, seek stillness in motion, and motion in stillness. It may seem like you're not doing much, standing there quietly, with your eyes closed and your hands over your heart. But actually, you're very, very active and participating in the repetition of the Shemona Esrei. I can tell you that this transforms the repetition of the Shemona Esrei into an active, very, very active part of the Tefillah service. And standing this way could literally turn you inside out. It can feel that way. While things are happening internally as a result of paying such close attention and being in a state of unity. The other thing about it is, imagine for a moment if everybody in the Kehillah was standing this way. Everybody was silent. And the Shliach Tzibur was saying the Shemona Esrei, and when they got to the end of a bracha, everybody said, Amen. So this would be, in a way, symbolic of Har Sinai. Ki ish echad b'lev echad. That everybody would be standing there with their hands unified. And everybody would be unified behind the Shliach Tzibur, so to speak, and answering Amen to each of his brachot. This would be remarkable.